Hi, everyone. I'm Cara Wright, and this is Marnie Barranco and Victor Anderson, and we are here to invite you to something that's really quite awesome. So one of the things that Access has created in the last year, thanks to Miss Susie Godsey, is a way of participating in classes called Audio Live. And it is an amazing way to literally be in the class and you are listening to the class as the class is going. So it's not like you're getting recordings later on, you're actually in the class listening to the class. And one of the coolest things about Audio Live, I think, is that it actually is something we can offer at 7-day events. And if you've been around Access at all, you know that there are 7-day events that happen a couple times a year. These events are with Gary Douglas, and they're all around the world. They're amazing. Gary basically names them months in advance, and it's always amazing because it's exactly where we are or what we need to be talking about in that moment. And they are in really amazing locations, and a lot of people have gone to them. What we want to say is, if you can't make it to Langawi this year, you actually could participate in this class via Audio Live. So we're just here to let you know a little bit about that. So Marnie and Victor are going to be your Audio Live hosts. I'm part of the Audio Live crew, so I will be basically allowing you to hook up, for lack of a better way of saying. But I just wanted them to come on and kind of talk about what they're excited about with being the host for this class.
Well, I would love to start with just what 7 days are. I was in Access for a really long time before I actually chose a 7-day. And a 7-day is like unlike any other class that is in Access. And I remember sitting there, and it was literally probably 4 years after I started doing things with Access that I went to a 7-day. And I sat there going, so many things that I had heard for the last 4 years, the processes and the tools that I got to a certain degree, I got it at a new level. And I got it. There were things that Gary would say that I'd heard him say literally hundreds of times. And I went, oh, I get to create a reality beyond this reality. That's awesome. I've heard it a million times. And now I actually get that I can create a reality beyond this reality. Yeah. So there's something about being in the energy of a 7-day when Gary's made a demand that if you come to a 7-day, participate, whether that's live or audio live, that you're asking for more, you're choosing more, and we're going to go wherever we go. That energy is like the catapult for that class, which takes you to amazing places. There's no topic off limits. There's no question off limits. You can just go, and it creates so much. So that's my plug about 7 days in general.
Yes.
Victor, do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah. So I've attended one 7-day. It was the one in Costa Rica, like 6 months ago or something, and that was just probably the coolest thing I've ever done. So I'm really excited to be part of the creation now. And as you said, Marnie, invite whoever, even if you're not there in person, like invite you to that space and really share that. And like, yeah. I mean, I it's kind of almost hard to talk about the 7-day. For me, that that week was something else, and I'm so excited about this one. Yeah. So, yeah.
You use the word space, which is sort of why it's hard to talk about, because there is such a space that is available that when you try to talk about it, you go, yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, that is really all you could say is it was so awesome and amazing. And it's all of those words that most people would get annoyed when you use them. And it is, when you do an Access class and a 7-day class in particular, and you do it for 7 days and you're around all the same people choosing that same energy for 7 days, it is something different. So it is different than any other class that you will participate in with Access. And we are very excited to bring you it audio live. So, what would it look like and what would it change in your life if you were to be able to experience a 7-day and get the change that's available in a 7-day from your home, from all the things that you can't get away from, that are making it so you can't actually physically go to Langawi. So that is one of the really cool things.
Of like a year and a half ago about the 7 days and why people didn't choose them. And the most common answer was, it's not convenient for me to travel. I can't get off of work. It's too far for me to go. I have kids, I have animals, I have all of these things. And so Audio Live has actually just taken every single one of those reasons and went, it's no longer a thing.
Yep.
So here you go. And it's so easy. That's the other thing I love about Audio Live. You get an email. You can watch it on your computer by connecting to a link. You can call on your phone and listen in that way. So it's so easy to do whatever you need to do. Like you could sit on your couch for 7 days if you wanted to. You could, you know, go grocery shopping or walk the dog or whatever and be listening to the 7 day and be in the energy of a 7 day and be a part of the change that's occurring, like actually engaging with that.
I know you could even maybe be at work, but don't tell anybody at work. There are earbuds you can put in your ear. You could just be at work and be listening to 7 Day Changing Your Life.
Right?
And I did want to bring up, like, you do call in. And the other thing that we do have is both of you will be on as live hosts. We have a Skype chat where everybody who's doing the class Audio Live with both of you get to be on that Skype chat. And there's something that gets created on the Skype chat that's totally even different than the actual being live in the class. Everybody's there experiencing the change. People are coming on from all over the world, all different time zones. And then, you know, there's things, because most of our Audio Live hosts love to take pictures. So there's pictures that you get to see what's going on. So this really, truly is a way for you to experience the 7 day if you can't get away and actually go. And so we are very excited that we get to offer this, and we could not have better hosts ready to go. And I'm incredibly excited. I hope that you take the time to consider it. And what would your life be like in 5 years if you chose the 7 day via Audio Live? So we will see you soon.